Let us mute all of us. Okay. Namo Namaha. Shubhodayam. Today is the 8th day of yoga classes. Let's start with Vande Mataram and then go ahead with the yoga classes. One minute. This one's-
ఈ ప్రకాశ్ రావు గారిని మ్యూట్ చేయాలి లేకపోతే
ఓకే సార్.
సారీ సార్ ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ. వందే మాతరం వందే మాతరం సుజలాం సుఫలాం మలయజ శీతలాం సస్య శ్యామలాం మాతరం వందే మాతరం శుభ్రజ్యోత్స్నా పులకితయామిని పుల్లకుసుమిత ద్రుమదళ శోభిని సుహాసిని సుమధుర భాషిణి సుఖదాం వరదాం మాతరం వందే మాతరం వందే మాతరం. నమస్కారం.
నమస్కారం. ధన్యవాదములు చల్లా చిట్టుబాబు. Namaste. Thanks, Andy. I think I was on mute. So let us start the class today.
Yes, sir. All of you can sit straight.
Don't mute everybody, then it creates problem.
Just a minute, please give me a 1 minute. Some net issue. I'll just.
No problem.
All of you take a deep breath Slow breathe in, slow breathe out. Concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. हिरण्यगर्भातारब्धां शेषौ व्यासादिमध्यमाम् स्वामी श्रीरामपादान्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रीमद्पतञ्जलि महामुनये नमः योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Namaste and Shubhodayam to all. Welcome for this yoga session today. Yesterday we had two sets of asanas. One is for the detox process, as I mentioned yesterday. There are four asanas: Sarpasana, Urdhva Hastasana, Kati Chakrasana, and Udara Akarshanasana. Then Surya Namaskara set we had. In the Surya Namaskara, the 12 steps. Yesterday I saw some one or two questions in the chat box. I'll just explain while doing. One question was, what is the difference between the Sarpasana and Bhujangasana? Meaning almost it is same. Bhujanga is also cobra and Sarpa is also the snake. They look like a snake. A cobra which raises his foot and sits like that, that's why that is a Bhujangasana. Sarpasana, we take it as a full body like that. And the difference is in Sarpasana, we raise our knees, whole body will be straight and raise the head up. In Bhujangasana, we place our knees and everything on the floor and hands will be at the side of your chest. In that there are so many variations. While performing, I'll show them. This is the question which was there yesterday. And regarding another question I answered, but that also we will do in the practical. That would be the uh, fifth pose of Surya Namaskara. As yesterday only I mentioned, there are so many types of Surya Namaskara in the system. There are so many organizations they do, but the standard Surya Namaskar, what I told that one, okay, one or two postures will be different. I'll show that other differences also while performing. Now, in order to perform these asanas today directly, all of you lie down on your chest. Borla padkondi. You have to lie down and get ready a warming up position. All of you just make it your body in this condition and take your hand support below the chin. Legs are little apart. This is Niralambasana, and then do the movement to your each knee, folding and touching to your heels to the buttocks. Try 5-6 times. Try. Go on doing this movement. Concentrate, focus. Fully, movement is done. Do the movements one by one. Then both also. Then both at a time. Relax. Now, one more movement I'll just show you. This is a crocodile movement. Just like a crocodile, we do the action. You have to keep your first, this is rest position, Makarasana. There is crocodile posture. Keeping your legs apart and one side or any way you can rest. Now, little legs are separate. What you will do is one leg like this, another leg like this, khali aise. Just you have to fold each one and lift the upper body, is tarike se. You have to twist one side like this, then other side, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, above the floor. Like this, try to twist your body and spine. Just like a crocodile moves in the floor, no? That movement. वैसे करते जाइए. Twisting on the sides, right and left, right and left. When you feel tired, just relax. Relax when you feel the exhausted. Rest for a while. Third movement, you have to put your hands on the sides, fold your both the legs, try to move it on the right and left. twisting the lower back. These are all little small preparatory movements. Preparation to your body so that you get some relaxation and warm up into your spinal region mukhyenga. You are getting little massage to your abdomen area. Relax after finishing. Rest. You have to rest in Makarasana. Normal breathing or slow breathing. Now, put your hands at the side of the chest. Fold your toes. Now, raise your whole body on your hands. That is Sarpasana. As I told, when you keep your hands like this, there are many variations. We lift our body like this. This is Bhujangasana, where you are raising only up to navel region. In that you can keep hands like this, or raise up or back. There are so many variations. In Sarpasana, we are lifting the whole body by folding toes, and totally we are putting the weight on hands and little on the toes. Backside, you can see on the toes which are folded this way. And this part is raised. Knees are above the floor. If anybody feels difficulty, then touch on the floor. And head is up. Breathe in. Now breathe out, right side. 1. Look back. 2. Up. 3. Left. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Now roll your body up, raise up, that becomes Parvatasana in the flow automatically. Bring one leg front, then another leg front, stand up. Next is the Urdhva Hastasana. We did already. Keep your legs together, hands interlock, stretch up. Pike Lagandi. Stretch your body. You can stretch your heels also in the floor. Then relax. Now bend on the right. 1. Bend to the side. Hands are straight. Don't bend. Elbow straight. 2. 3. Saas chhod ke. 4. Center. 5. Breathe out full. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Relax. Hands down. Legs separate. Keep your hands front. Kati Chakrasana. Kati is the waist. Twisting the waist. 1, 2, 3, सांस छोड़ना, 4, center, 5, breathe out, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now sit down. Keep your legs separate and sit down into the Kagasana. बैठना इस तरीके से. Hold your knees from front and pressure evenly. Backbone straight. Now bring your left knee first on the floor, right side. The heel is on the floor. Actually try. You may not get some of you, as yesterday I gave you the options. Press, breathe out and turn back. 2, 3, breathe out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now once again come back to the Sarpasana. फिर से सर्पासन में आ जाइए. Come back to the Sarpasana. Join the legs. Breathe in, lift the body up, full up. Breathe out. 1, पीछे देखना. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Raise your body up. Bring your another leg. If you have done right, then left or right. Any. Stretch. थोड़ा stretch करें. Stand up. The stretching and then standing up. Hands interlock. Raise your arms up. Breathe in full. थोड़ा सा stretch कर लें. Then breathing out. Bend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rest. Bring your hands down. Kati Chakrasana. Legs separate. Hands front. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Twist nicely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kurchandi. Sit down with your legs apart. Kalu Duram. Hold your knees. This is Kagasana. Movement when you do Udara Akarshanasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let us do one more round. Just I'll observe. All of you come to the Sarpasana. Sarpasana में फिर आ जाइए. Same repetition of all 4. You can come in any method. ऐसे भी आ सकते. You can go down and then lift your body, or you can come directly this way or from above, any method. Breathe in, breathe out, one. In beginning, create a sound. 2, 3, breathing sound. 4, 5, breathe out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now raise your body up. If you are a good practitioner, if you are already a nice perfection in the body, we can come in with a light jump like this and stand up. Otherwise, one by one. नहीं तो एक एक पैर. Hands straight. Breathe in. Join the legs. Or small gap for balance. 1. Bend your body to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your elbows must be straight. Don't bend elbows. It should be straight. 7. Bending is on the waist. 8, 9. నడుము దగ్గర వంగండి. మోచేతులు straight. 10, 11, 12. Relax. Legs separate, hands front. Move it on the side. 1, 2, 3. Twist it nicely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax. Sit down. Separate. Keep your legs separate. Hold your knees. మోకాలు ఇట్లా పట్టుకోండి. That is, catch like this fully. Right side. 1. Some old age people may find it difficult because we all have forgotten our Indian style of toilet. 2, 3. Twist it. 4. Those who are unable to do, 5 can do like this. This press. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pressure. The main purpose is pressure creating. 12. Relax. Now rest with your legs separate, hands back, head up, deep breathing, Nispanda Bhavasana. Relax totally. Keep yourself relaxed, free, deep breathing. Talapaiki, eyes closed. Slow breathe in, slow breathe out. Mellaga. Try to breathe in, breathe out slowly. Nispanda Bhavasana or Shikila Dandasana. Concentrate. Concentrate. Now, let us stand up for Surya Namaskar practice. सूर्य नमस्कार के लिए खड़े हो जाएं। Join the legs. Keep your body stable, steady, eyes closed. First, scan your body. Feel the whole body. पूरे शरीर को मन से देखिए। మన శరీరాన్ని మనస్సుతో చూడండి. Deep breathing also. Now in your mind you create a feeling that I am going to get the energy, the Shakti, the prana, the heat, all from the sun. सूर्य से मुझे एक शक्ति, divine force I am going to get into my body and mind. Join your hands. Om Mitraya Namaha. One, hands front. Two, raise your arms, stretch them, bend back. వెనక్కి వంగండి. 3, come back. Actually you have to breathe in and go. Now breathe out, bend forward. First you have to learn the posture properly. Move the body down. You can do the movements little because you may not get that flexibility. So కొంచెం ఇట్లా spring action చేసుకోండి. And if possible, Padahastasana fully touch. Try. Now, 4, what you have to do is bring your hands below on the floor beside your legs. Kaalu pakkaku. Little bending you can do knees. Now left leg back. Bring your left leg back. Full. हाथ दोनों पैर के बाजू में, in front, that is in the side of your right leg. Press your buttocks down. Look up. Breathe in full. There you have to breathe in. 5. Hands are there only. This leg goes back. This is the Parvatasana. Easy posture for beginners. And yesterday, as there was some question, yes, we can do another posture here for some organizations. This way, plank posture. As a body will be in one line, not the surface on this one. There the waist is up and look up. This also can be done. 6. Touch the knees down. Directly you can go down. Or this is small relaxation in between Shashanka. Then go chest and chin down. Chest and chin नीचे लगाते. For ladies, generally somewhere it has been mentioned that you have to do this posture. Because chest should not touch on the floor and on top. So that can be avoided. Sastanga or Ashtanga Namaskara. Chin, chest, knees on the floor. Another posture here is parallel to the floor, which is difficult. Chaturanga Dandasana. But you can do this now. 7. Raise your body in Sarpasana. And as I told, some people are unable to do this. They feel difficulty. They can keep the legs down and they can do Bhujangasana. Here. Difficulty in the interchange. Or you may raise also like this also. Now, 8. You have to roll up, breathe out. Here you have to exhale. Nine, bring your left leg front. That should come in between your arms. Aswa Sanchalana, we call Virabhadrasana or Virasana, so many names. Little up, head up. 10, join the legs and bend forward. Bend or give the spring action for your practice. 11, go back, breathe in, and 12, come back to the Namaskar. Here breathe out and normal. So first is posture. Second, your breath control. Third, your mind focusing. Then chakras. There are so many mantras. So many are there spiritually one by one. First, you have to perfection this. Om Savitre Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Hasta Uttanasana. Breathe in. Three. Slowly down. Fully. Try to bend as much as possible. As I already told, the spring action for practicing. That finally, Padahastasana you should get. Chaturtha, left leg back, Yadamakal. Those who are good practitioners, they can raise the arms fully up like this. 5, Pancha. You have to breathe out and make normal breath. This way or this way. Anyone. Plank posture or Parvatas. Then 6. Shishankasana. From there Marjorie. And then Sastanga Namaskar. 7. Sapta. Sarpasana. Ashta. Full body up. 9. Left leg front, Edmakar. Doing front. If possible, raise your arms. This is little advanced, but balance. Dashaha. Join the legs. Bend. Ekadasha. Back. Breathe in. Dvadasha. Breathe out. Normal. One more round we will do. Those who feel tired or exhausted, you can relax. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. 1, 2. Raise your arms, stretch it back. 3. Bend forward. Try. 4. बायां पैर पीछे ले जाओ. Left leg. Take your left leg back. Maximum straight. 5. You can keep your body parallel to the floor or make it Parvatasana because depending on your flexibility. 6 सांस छोड़ देते नीचे, एक्चुअली एब्डोमेन अप। 7 raise your body to the sarpasana, a full bend will be there. 8 सांस छोड़िए, कमर को उठाइए, रेज योर बॉडी, శరీరము పైకి। 9 బాయా पैर सामने, ఎడమ కాలు ముందుకు తీసుకోండి। if possible hands up, otherwise balancing, that is your practice। 10 दोनों पैर मिलाओ, सामने झुको। 11 12 Relax with deep breathing. Drop your hands down. Keep it open. Eyes closed. Few deep breaths. Scan your body again. Feel your body. Now sit down. Keep your legs free, hands back. Deep breathing. थोड़ा लंबी और गहरी श्वासें। Slow breathe in, slow out. Rest totally. Lie down in shavasana. శవాసనం में लेट जाए। శవాసనంలో పడుకోండి। Keep your body loose. Shavasana, or it is called as mrutasana, corpse posture, or shanti asana, amrutasana, different ways some people call. Making yourself relaxed. First, body loose. Keep your body loose. See that your every part is relaxed. Just let go. Free, easy. Relax total. पूरा रेस्ट कीजिए। Easy breathing in and out. Concentrate. Feel your breaths. Now your mind should focus totally on the breathing. Your inhalation, exhalation should go slowly. जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं पेट उठाओ, सांस छोड़ रहे हैं पेट अंदर। Breathe in and lift your abdomen up. Breathe out and bring your abdomen down, rising and falling of your abdomen. पेट का ऊपर नीचे उठना करिए सांस को. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly. Concentrate. Feel abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, total relaxation, and you have to feel the breaths, body loose, let go feeling. Slowly, you have to turn on your right side. Raise your right hand or fold and keep it below the head. You can take left leg little folding in support. Turn to the right. After turning on the right, observe your breathing. सांसों को महसूस करें. Feel the breaths. Your breathing should run freely from your right nostril. थोड़ी देर ऑब्जर्व कीजिए. Just feel the breaths going from the right nostril in and out, free flow. Concentrate. Concentrate. Now, very slowly turn on your left. धीरे धीरे लेफ्ट साइड में पलट जाइए. Now see that your breath is moving from your right nostril. Slowly concentrate. Now your breathing should run from right nostril. The breathing which is running from your right nostril is the Surya Swara or solar breathing. If it is running when you are on the right side, the left nostril Chandra Swara, the lunar breathing, positive or negative. Ida, Pingala, so many names are given to this, the nadis. Now press your right hand in front and get up and sit. लेसी कूटचंडी उठकर बैठ जाइए. You can sit comfortably in Sukhasana or Padmasana or Vajrasana also. You can sit in Vajrasana also. Now in this posture, keep small gap, a small kriya. I'll just tell you, it will be very beneficial. Ashwini Mudra, followed with Mula Bandha. What you have to do is, this is another topic under the practices of yoga. In Hatha Yoga, we have asanas, that is physical movement, which also includes the Sukshma Vyayama and all the physical activities. Kriyas, the cleaning process, as I yesterday told. Then there are Bandha and Mudras. There are Bandha Mudras. Bandhas are nothing but Mudras only, but separately they are done. Bandhas are locking or holding the energy into your different parts of the body. There are three main bandhas. One is Mula Bandha at the bottom level. Anal region you have to contract and hold. नीचे जो है मलद्वार को अंदर खींच के रोकते हैं. Contracting your anal muscles. That is how we hold our nature calls. कभी कैसे रोक लेते वैसे. That is Mula Bandha. But to practice that, you need the Ashwini Mudra. Ashwa is the horse. Movement of your anal muscles. Contract, release. Contract, release. Contract, release. That movement अपने मन से कीजिए. You need your mind. Just contract and release. Contract and release your anal muscles. Maladwar. Maladwar को अंदर खींचिए, release कीजिए. Squeeze and release. One contract, two release, three contract. Like that, at least go for 50, 60 now counts. In your mind, you need your concentration. This is very powerful and important exercise for your anal muscles and later on for Kundalini Shakti. To raise your Kundalini Shakti, the serpent power which is there in that area, this helps in that. तो बार बार अपने मलद्वार को अंदर बाहर करना है. For many physical disorders, for people suffering like piles, fissures, fistula, menstruation problems in ladies, prostate gland, urinary disorder, sexual disorder, so many things, it can be controlled by this regular practice. Slowly, therapeutically, you can control, cure and many diseases, as I mentioned, fistula and all that, piles and so many problems. In old age, prostate gland problems and all. So all these can be controlled. And finally, spiritually, this helps to elevate the energies from that level to go up through the Sushumna and meet in the Sahasrara, through the chakras and all. So contract, release. Now only contract and hold. After 60 counts are over, you contract and stop. Breathing is normal. You can breathe out and contract. You can breathe in and contract, or keep your breathing normal. That also you can do. Mula Bandha, contract and hold. अपने मलद्वार को मलद्वाराన్ని లోపల తీసుకుని automatically urinary organs also you can contract and hold. Holding that, keeping your breath normal but eyes closed, focusing is required. This is very powerful and important kriya. A very big book is written by Bihar School of Yoga, Mula Bandha, for energy levels. Relax. Next part comes your abdomen. You do the Udara Chalana first, then Agni Sara Kriya it becomes. These are all technical terms. Then Uddiyana Bandha. First you have to breathe out and pull inside, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. This abdomen you have to take it in, then out, in, out, without breathing. Khali pet ko hilana hai, empty stomach, front and back. This is also a very important kriya, Udara Chalan, because whole abdomen is moving. Only navel part, there is a small technique is done in that, it becomes Agni Sara. Breathe out, stop the breathing and try to do. Some people, those who have breath holding problem like asthma, high blood pressure or heart patients, do with normal. Then finally contracting and holding is the Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha. Contract fully inside and hold. That is Uddiyana Bandha. Just I am showing, tomorrow we may practice it more or you can do on your own. These are the practices which are included regularly daily to improve many areas of your body, further practices. And third one is the Jalandhar Bandha. You have to either breathe in, breathe out or normal, any method you can apply. And chin in the chest. Lock your chin, little contraction on the throat muscles, chin lock, Jalandhar Bandha. Then when you are not able to hold, if you are holding with breath, release by raising head to normal. Breathe in or breathe out, whatever condition. Or normal, chin pura. These are all the three bandhas we apply into the pranayama practices later on as we become perfect and perfect. Now sit straight and be comfortable. There are many more techniques in this to do easily because we don't have practice to do all these things suddenly. Next comes the Ujjayi, what we have done already, do it. A throat sound. You have to contract your partial closure of glottis. Friction is generated in the throat. सांस में friction generate करके inhale long time, exhale long time. This gives a chance to breathe in for a long time and breathe out long time. A long breath. सांस को लंबा करना है. You have to make your breathing very long, slow. శ్వాసను బాగా తీసుకోండి. Both breathing in sound, breathing out also sound. Ujjayi. Because you have to concentrate, you have to focus, otherwise you cannot do. Both breathing in, feel, breathing out, feel. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Concentrate. Now take a deep breath, Bhramari. I told both breathing in also you can do Bhranganada, Bhranginada while breathing out, Makar or Nakar, two sounds are there. Feel the vibrations, concentrate. Just feel the changes. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Hello. Can you hear me, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we'll be starting the Bhakti Yoga. The whole principle of Bhakti Yoga is based upon the perfection within us that is best expressed through our thoughts, feelings, and willings. These expressions are nothing but forces of innermost core, that is divinity. So every soul is fundamentally divine. That's what Vivekananda also said. So every soul is divine. So that divinity is expressed by thoughts, feelings, emotions. A divine expression cannot be imperfect, but all emotions are not recognized as perfect or positive. They are classified as negative and positive expressions of emotions. The positive expression is divine love, whereas the negative expressions are plenty, starting with ego, anger, hatred, jealousy, greed, craze, and so on. So the perfect divine force within is contaminated by the feeling of ego consciousness, becomes negative forces. So ego is the root cause of all negative forces. The psychological fact is well recognized in Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga teaches to recognize the natural power of love as the manifestation of the divine within man and trains the bhakta to purify that love to reach the perfection. In Bhakti Yoga, every primary emotion is analyzed, logically concluded, and utilized to open up potential perfection in man. When once bhakta is flooded with positive potential perfection, he sees this perfect divine power or energy anywhere, everywhere, nothing but in different dimensions and manifestations. So the word bhakti comes from the root bhaja, which means to adore, to praise, and to love, and to be devotee. So in Bhakti Yoga, bhakta is taught to accept the personal ideal and to love that ideal until it absorbs his whole being. That ideal is Krishna or Shiva or Rama, depending upon the Ishtadeva. So the personal deity, Ishtadevata. Who is this Ishtadevata? Ishtadevata is a window to Ishvara or to finally Brahma, which is Om. So all different Ishtadevatas are windows to the same Ishvara or Brahma. In fact, Ishvara is a subset of Brahman and Ishtadevata is a subset of Ishvara. So the Bhakta's Ishtadevata or deity is not an anthropomorphic conception of God. That is where a lot of people get confused. So when A bhakta is having bhakti on Rama. It doesn't mean a human being Rama. His conception of God is his own private and personal image of the ideal. It is an ideal. It is his own interpretation of the universal reality. So, when somebody says Rama, it doesn't mean just Dasratha Putra Rama. It actually he means Ishvara or Brahman. Same God can be conceived with different characteristics and different relations. Like Krishna is conceived as Balakrishna or as a lover in the case of Gopikas and Radha, or as Guru, or as statesman and different personalities. So in Bhakti Yoga, the Guru plays an important role in selecting the Ishtadeva. So those who have taken initiation, like some people take initiation in Vrindavan, and that Guru will initiate Krishna as Ishtadevata. Similarly, if you go to some other place, it may be Shiva as Ishtadeva, or some other place may be Rama as Ishtadeva. That Ishtadevata is assigned or initiated by the Guru depending upon the personality of the disciple. And he gives initiation through a mantra. And that mantra is to be repeated with love and faith. First, the mantra should be understood properly. So, the bhakta is made to understand the meaning, pronunciation, and relation of mantra with Ishtadeva. After a long devoted practice, the knowledge of Shabda, Artha, Jnana of the mantra is realized. So the mantra has apparent external Shabda form, and it has got the Artha and Jnana behind it, which is Jnana of Ishvara or Brahman. So this is called, when this happens, that realization, the entire total realization of that Ishtadevata, that is called Sakshatka or Darshan. Unpointed devotion to Ishtadevata is absolutely necessary for a bhakta. This is called Ishta Nishtha. In Bhakti Sadhana, Bhava or relationship with Ishtadevata is very important. Bhava is the attitude of the bhakta towards his Ishtadevata, the form of consistent relationship. So Ishtadevatas are not multiple, it's only one at a time, for one person. And that relationship is consistent relationship. Bhava. Bhava is the attitude of bhakta towards the Ishtadevata. So when a devotee goes to the temple of that Ishtadevata, it is not important what that temple is, where it is located, or how the direction is there, or what is the material used for the image of Ishtadeva. What is important is bhava. Bhaveshu vidyate deva. So deva resides in your bhava. Nacha bhavayata shanti rashantasya sukha. Nasti buddhi rayuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana. Nacha bhavayata shanti rashantasya sukha. So bhava is the main issue. Bhava is the attitude of bhakta towards Ishtadevata in the form of consistent relationship. And that bhava is strictly personal and confidential. Bhavas are innumerable, but they have been classified under 6 categories. Shanta bhava, the relationship of admiration towards the Ishtadevata. Dasya bhava, the attitude of servant towards the master. Like Hanuman, he tells in Lanka, Dasoham Kosalendrasya. I am the Dasa, the servant of Rama. And there is also an expression of servant of a servant of a servant of a servant of a servant of Ishtadeva. Dasanudasa. So that is total surrender. It's called prapatti. And Tata Bhava is also there. That is looking God as a parent or father. Oh Father, Pitasi Lokasya Characharasya. Arjuna tells in Vishwarupa, you are the father of the entire universe. Tamasya Vishwasya Gurur Gariya, you are the guru of the entire universe. And Sakhya Bhava, the attitude of friend towards a friend, like Arjuna had a Sakhya Bhava with Krishna, and Radha also had a Sakhya Bhava, Gopis had Sakhya Bhava with Krishna. And Vatsalya Bhava, that is the Bhava of a parent towards child, Balakrishna. Like Vatapatra Shai, Balakrishna, and Krishna Janmashtami, Krishna is looked at as Balakrishna. Everybody looks at Krishna as a baby. And some of the people like Christians, they get confused. How can this baby be your God? So they don't have that bhava. But this person, the devotees have that bhava. So you can have bhava in different versions. And that's why, yeah, there is a Kirtana by Annamacharya that this Vishnu is the father of Brahma himself, the creator. But he is also the baby of Yashoda. Cheri Yashoda. Dharuni Brahmaku. So he is the father of Brahma and he is also the baby of Yashoda. So it is a question of bhava. Madhura bhava, the attitude of lover towards lover. So Madhura bhava is Madhura bhakti, which is what is the Radha Krishna bhakti, Gopi bhakti. And this is what is explained in the what is called Pushti Mark of Vallabhacharya. The divine love in a place called Nathadwara. There is a temple of Lord Krishna whose idol was shifted from Mathura to Nathadwara because of the invasions on the temple. So in that temple, Krishna is in a dancing position and he is dancing. In Vrindavan also, you find many temples. In fact, Braj, the word Braj, who is Braj Bhushan? Not only this one person whom we know, but Krishna is the Braj Bhushan. That Vrindavan is called Braj. And the Bhushan of Braj is Krishna. And you will find it in all the temples. Ras Bihari and Banki Bihari, so many temples are there. Where Radha and Krishna are in Madhura Bhava of enjoying each other's company and each other's love and affection. So any one of the above bhava sadhana will lead to the goal. Sadhana is a systematic practice one follows in order to develop bhava. So sadhana is the core issue. Those who perform sadhana will develop bhava, bhakti bhava, or one of the six or more. Many other bhavas, intermediate bhavas are also there which can be merged into these six categories. Now, the Bhakti Yoga, there are three stages through which sadhaka or practitioner must pass before attaining the realization of bhava. First is Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi means law or vidhi. So the rules which constitute Vaidhi Bhakti are niyama, practices like principles of cleanliness, contentment, self-mortification, self-study, and surrender of ego consciousness to the Ishtadevata. That is called niyama. And second is nishtha. The niyama becomes steady. It leads to nishtha. It consists in strict following of the practices of niyama. And upasana, coming nearer or staying nearer to the Ishtadevata by means of japa, puja, smarana, and dhyan. A lot of people get confused what is upasana. And different forms of upasanas exist. Different Ishtadevatas have different forms of upasana by the bhaktas. It comprises of puja or japa or meditation, dhyana. And finally is Dainata. Dainata means modesty and humility. That is to realize that you are a dasa anudasa. You are the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the Ishtadeva. You are nothing. Your ego is zero. You are a spark of dust, particle of dust. The realization of consciousness within makes the humble and pride free. Deenata develops love and compassion to all because Bhakta feels as Ishtadevata everywhere and in everyone and hence feels humble. So there's an important statement that until you realize Ishtadevata everywhere, in everything and everyone, you can perform bhakti on a particular murti or in a particular temple or at home. Because you are not able to see or feel the presence of the same everywhere. If you are able to feel the presence of the divine Ishtadevata everywhere, there is no need for you to go to a particular temple or go to a particular spot and worship in Upasana. So usually it doesn't happen. People cannot realize the universality of Ishtadevata, so they worship, perform Upasana in a particular temple or a particular spot. And the other is Seva. So when Dasya is there, if I am a Dasa, then I will perform Seva. So in that process of Seva, we have the rituals of Unjal Seva or Chayana Seva, etc., etc., etc. And finally, it is Atma Samarpana, surrendering totally. Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to Ishvara or Ishtadevata, because Ishtadevata is nothing but Ishvara. He is specialized, tailor-made, customized for that particular. Then the second category is Raga Naga Bhakti. This is love following attachment. Raga Anuga Bhakti is mental in action and reaction. It is disciplining the ego consciousness. In the stage, love becomes selfish, demanding, and possessive. You might have seen some songs by Ramadas or by Annamaya in a possessive manner. You are mine. The Bhakta wants everything for his own benefit. Avidya will have so many offsprings. It develops attachment, anger, jealousy, and so on. So all the fights between different groups of Upasana, including the Hindu, Muslim, or within Hindu sectarian, they're all because of this ego attachment to the particular Ishtadevata. My Devata alone is true, and yours is not. So that kind of illusions are the root cause of religious or sectarian violence. Then Prema Bhakti, where the love is purified, it becomes perfect, in tune with the perfect inside. The Bhakta realizing that there is not I but thou. Mirabai, Prabhuji, my Chandan tu Pani. She merges into Krishna. Mirabai merged into Krishna. This is called Bhava Samadhi, or the goal of Bhakti Yoga. I am not there, but only you are. Because Samadhi is absorption. Absorption into the Ishtadevata, or Ishvara, or Brahman, or Om. That absorption is Samadhi. So Bhava Samadhi in Bhakti Yoga is a valid Samadhi as much as in Raj Yoga or in Jnana Yoga. There is no state called self, but only the Ishtadevata shines through the Bhakta. So that's why sometimes the Bhakta is superior to Ishtadevata himself. And Bhakta Vatsala, that is the definition, Bhakta Adhina, and the Lord will become servant of his Bhaktas. Liberated Bhakta goes to Vaikuntham after death. So there are descriptions of Tukaram and others going to Vaikuntham physically with the body. a Vimana comes and he ascends it. And when his wife was also called inside, she told, no, I just have to set right my kitchen and then I'll come. So she went into the kitchen and that's all. She never came back and the Vimana left alone with Tukaram. So Vaikuntham after death, of course, people like Tukaram went even before death. There are some others also like that mentioned. So what is Vaikuntham? Kuntham, without Kuntha. Kuntha is defect or imperfection. All devotional desires are fulfilled here. The Bhakta is never separated from his Ishtadevata. He continues to worship his God or object of devotion. We know so many Bhaktas, there are big books. Mahabhakta Vijayam, a thick book is there. Parama Bhaktas, Mahabhaktas, and then Bhagavatas, Bhagavatottamas. There are plenty of them. We have in different states, different personalities. In Maharashtra, people like Sakubai, Tukaram, and in Karnataka, we have Purandardasa. In Rajasthan, we have Meera, and in Andhra, Telangana, we have Ramadas and Tyagaraja in Tamil Nadu. They all got total realization. Tyagaraja got Sakshatkara of Ram, and you know the story of Ramadas related to Golconda and Arunachala. So these are not just myths, they are real happenings, they are recorded in history. They are miraculous events that have happened. The liberated Bhakta after death goes to Vaikuntha, and Bhakta is never separated from Ishtadevata. He continues to worship his God or objects of devotion. According to Bhagavad Purana, there are 4 types of relationships of Bhaktas in Vaikuntha. One is Sarupya, other is Sayujya, Salokya, and Samipya. So in Sarupya, the Bhakta will see the form which is worshipped on earth. So he is worshipping Vishnu with 4 hands. He will see the same form. If he is worshipping Shiva, he will see the same form. Or if he is worshipping Rama. Sayujya, where the Bhakta will have attachment with his Ishtadevata in which other relationship may be. Salokya is he lives in the same plane, Loka, as the Ishtadevata. And Samipya, he lives close to his Ishtadevata. We all know how we feel when we live close to our parents or our children, or when we are in the same house, or these are Samipya kind of experiences. So this is about Bhakti Yoga. Now I will touch upon Karma Yoga. How much time we have, Babu Garu?
5 minutes, sir.
Okay, then we'll take up Karma Yoga tomorrow. So we'll give 5 minutes for interactions on Bhakti Yoga. And yesterday we covered Raj Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So normally, the word yoga means some kind of exercises or some kind of postures. So it's not true. It is a much larger platform. So that is the main objective for you to understand these theoretical lectures. Of course, we are not teaching the entire Bhakti Yoga here. It's not possible. It's a vast subject. You know very well the entire Hinduism religion is based on Bhakti Yoga, all the temple worship and the festivals and rituals. They're all based on Bhakti Yoga. Either Rama Bhakti or Krishna Bhakti or Shiva Bhakti or Shakti Bhakti. As I said, the various devatas exist, and all devatas can be merged into 6 different major devatas: Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, Ganapati, Kartikeya, and Surya. The planetary worship, Surya. Whole world, this was there, and Hinduism was prevalent all over the world. Yoga today, it is prevalent mostly in India. Yeah, anybody wants to ask any questions? Yes, Gautam, yes, go ahead. Yeah, Gautam, please unmute yourself and ask questions.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
So actually, you told Seva. Actually, there are some people, say Ramakrishna Mission and so on, they do Seva to not only to their Istadavata, but also to the other devotees, those are coming there, and they very selfless devotion sort of to the other human beings who are other devotees. Even sir, I visited this the Golden Temple Amritsar. There, the first time in my life, I saw one very peculiar thing, very interesting, that I deposited my shoes in that shoe box, and when I came back, that I got it in completely polished condition. But this normally we deposit the shoe, and that remains as the condition as it is. I left it. But here I found it completely polished and clean and so on. I feel very curious. So it is a devotee, some devotees, they are doing seva on the other devotees, so that their comfort is given. This is
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is also true, because why they are doing seva to other devotees? Because they are able to perceive the divine being Ishtadevata in the devotees also.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, any other?
If no other people have doubts, then we'll have Janaganamana.
Yeah.
Okay. Babu garu. You have to unmute, I think.
He is the co-host. He can unmute himself.
You are unmuted, but your voice is not heard.
Yeah, we are not hearing him now there.
Adjust your microphone. Okay. Janaganamana adhinayaka jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Ujjvala Jaladi Taranga Tava Subha Nami Gahe Tava Subha Shisha Mage Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha Janagana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He Jai Hind. Thank you. ఏమైంది బాబు గారు?